G'day legends, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm having a bit of trouble with my Redarc Manager 30. So in here, the screen, I press any buttons and it lights up. You get a backlight, but you don't get any display of what's actually happening. So today's video, showing you how to do that. Shouldn't take too long at all. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so all we need to do, get your 240 in there. Undo that if you've got it connected. Come around here. We'll undo this green plug off the back of your BMS, and then down here you got your red block, which is your battery sensor for your Redarc screen. So that's the third one to go. First we'll do take that little cover off, and then it's a 13mm bolt. Righto, first off, 2 grub screws out of the back of the green plug, because I don't have 240 in, so we don't need to worry about that. You'll feel it, undo those two all the way. Out. Next up is the mess of my battery bay. So we'll take the terminal protector off first with the Phillips head. That's done. Out of the road. Next up, signal wire, 13mm nut. Nut, washer, and signal wire disconnected. Just leave it sit aside, and then we'll just wait 10 to 15 minutes and come back and I'll show you how to do it. Righto guys, that's been 15 minutes, so we'll put it all back together and see how she goes. So obviously starting with battery sensor, because we're doing it all in reverse order. So whack the washer and nut back on. That's all done. Right, next I'll whack this green plug back in. Righto guys, so my green plug's back in, sensor wire is plugged back in, and my terminal protector's back in. And I can now see my screen again. So it's currently got question marks because all the other thing that it requires you to do is plug. So back in your 240. Unfortunately, it's not just any 240, it's the same as the Caravan, so it's your big 15 amp big boy on it. Plug that back in and it'll do its thing. And then if you scroll through here, you can now see that it's taking all the power from the 240 rather than the solar. So it's still getting both. It's getting the 17 volts from the solar, but it's now getting 230-ish volts from normal power. So all you need to do that for, guys, is because the way it works is it runs some tests. So from what you put in originally when you install it, you'll put in the size of your battery, the type of battery, all that kind of stuff, and it works out. It runs a series of tests. So usually it lets it charge all the way up to full cycle, let it know what it's at, and then it'll be able to work out state of charge, how long you'll be able to use the things that you're currently using. So at the moment, all I have is a fridge on the other side of this canopy running at all times, but unless I use the compressor or the inverter, stuff like that. But at the moment, it'll work out how long my batteries will last just using that fridge, whether it's days, hours, whatever. In the other case, instead of saying hours until full, it'll say time until days until empty, if that makes sense. So it's the other way around. This one will tell you state of charge, and this one will tell you how long you can use it for. So in this case, hours until full. Doesn't know because it's not fully charged, but it'll tell you whether it takes, going off 240, whether it takes an hour, or going off solar, whether it takes 2 days to be full charged, if that makes sense. Redarc are also very helpful. So if you do have other issues or different issues, get in touch with them. You can email them, you can call them, you can just go on their website and leave an inquiry and they'll get in touch with you. But yeah, if you have any issues or different issues, get in touch with them. They're super handy, super good, just easy to chat to, and they definitely full on what they're doing, so they know how to help you out, and they're good chance they know what the issue is. So yeah, leave a comment down below, let me know how you go, like the video, subscribe to see more content, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you later.